Simon Ekpa'S massive win in courtroom. Drama unfolds as prosecutor is disgraced out of the appeal court. My dear listeners, waiting remain. This is quite splendid. Splendid, no be small thing. You won't believe what happened today. You see, this is why we said it that appeal court is an advanced court. It's a court where the unbelievable is being discovered. Do you know that everything that was tagged to be real, to be positive against Simon Ekpa in district court, in the appeal court, it turns out to be negative. Oh my good God. Well, my dear listeners, please, I will encourage you to please give me a listening ear as I drop this very information to you. Now, as it is right now, in the appeal court, Simon Ekpa has just recorded a massive win in the courtroom as drama later got unfolded after the judges discovered that the prosecutor has been trying to cover up some key points which they have been putting up before him in appeal court. No wonder the same prosecutor was invited by the judges in appeal court. If you can remember, that was yesterday. He was invited. He was invited for a pre-hearing. If you can remember, that was on the 15th of September. So he refused to come physically, but rather chose to be online to answer the questions put before him by the judges. As if the judges intentionally didn't say anything. They allowed him and they accepted his request, or not to him that it is actually a trap that was kept down for him. Now, yesterday being 16th of September, which the hearing of Simon Ekpa fully commenced, the same prosecutor appeared physically that very time, and believe me, he was able to speak, he was able to defend, but he was dodging some key points. According to the appeal judge, he claimed that the prosecutor is trying to cover some key points concerning the Nigerian government. They are putting up questions concerning Nigeria, and the prosecutor was trying to dodge himself away from those questions. It means that you don't know anything about the country. So why are you then standing as a defendant? Why are you then standing as a prosecutor of Simon Ekpa? Since you don't know anything about this country, why then are you taking it up to defend the country? So what then did you not present in district court that made the district court to see Simon Ekpa to be guilty and now got him sentenced to 6 years? You can see the politics. So now the appeal court are now saying that it means that all that was actually said in the district court, or all that was presented in the district court, was actually an empty paper. That's what they said. They said it's all empty paper, because Simon Ekpa, all in his own opinions and in all his defense, he was able to say that these are the things that happened. This was when these things happened. This was when these things happened. If you listen to the pre-hearing of Simon Ekpa that was recorded on the 15th, you will say that Simon Ekpa was able to indicate dates and when all of those evil happened in the southeast, and why Simon Ekpa is fighting for the freedom of the people of Biafra. Now, I did one video today, and in that very video, Gentle the Yahoo was spotted saying that he was paid by the governor of Imo State to go and kill and kidnap the fellow Biafrans. Now, these are the things that these are the points that Simon Ekpa was trying to raise in the pre-hearing record, which was played before the prosecutor on the 16th of September, which shutted his mouth and could not, and made him not to even be able to say a word. My dear listeners, I will tell you that today's hearing was very, very splendid. Splendid in the sense that the appeal court was able to speak in defense and also was able to drag out the truth from the prosecutor to the extent that the prosecutor was even short of words and could not even be able to present any case further. When the judge asked him, "Prosecutor, do you have any other charges to present?" he could not even say a word. Why? Because he have seen that the truth about Simon Ekpa, the truth about Simon Ekpa's sentence to 6 years in prison was a sham. And it was a conspiracy. So today, the appeal court really proved what made them to be appeal court judges by making sure that Simon Ekpa is vindicated even before the whole court. And I must tell you that Alexander Stubb himself, the president of Finland, has also gotten himself involved in this very matter. Because why? Alexander Stubb, also was among those who submitted charges and allegations against Simon Ekpa, claiming that Simon Ekpa was using Finland to incite violence in another country. Are you getting it now? So I must tell you that today's victory was massive, as the Finland appeal court in Helsinki actually spoke swiftly, and the judgment ended up in favor of Simon Ekpa. Believe me. So, my dear listeners, if you have not really paid attention to the pre-recording which Simon Ekpa actually did on the 15th of September, please do, because that is the starting point. That is the starting point of this Simon Ekpa's of this Simon Ekpa's trial. And I must tell you that I am very much impressed with the appeal court judgment of today's hearing. Big congratulations to the Biafrans. Big congratulations to the Igbos. In fact, I must say that we are impressed. And there is something that the appeal court actually said that really impressed me the most. They said that the prosecutor was dodging the fact that the Igbos in the southeast were being marginalized. You can see that he was dodging that very fact that the Igbos in the southeast were being marginalized. Now, what actually led to that marginalization? He was unable to say anything about it, meaning that he has no basic knowledge about all that is happening in the south. He was just paid and made to do what he is doing. So please, let's share this video, because it calls for celebration, it calls for jubilation, and it calls for congratulations. Yes, so thank you.